Right, so we're going to come up to turn right and emerge. It could be a right at a merge, or it could be right to just turning right from a major road to a minor road. What I'm going to do, if there's nobody behind me, I'm going to play it so I'm not left of centre. I'm going to be way too far over to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you can encourage the PDI to correct that before they get to the junction, then it's going to go in their favour. Yeah.
So you call it recovery?
Well, it's actually sorting the problem out on the move before they get to the junction.
Okay.
Yeah, and then if there's nobody behind us, then they can actually hold you there and talk you through, you know, the reasons for being left of centre, the problems of being too far to the left, the consequences and so forth. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have a go and see if the vehicle's up behind us. If I can't do it at the first junction, I'll do it the second one. Yeah.
Okay.
So how's your week been?
Busy as me.
What, 62 hours again?
Yes.
So with the subject that you've asked your PDI to teach, it's really important that they're, especially phase one, that they're talking to you about how to identify. So if it's an emerge, you're looking for houses facing you, cars going from the right to the left to the right, road markings, odd occasion road signs. Yeah, so it's very important they're talking about that, because that will help to control the examiner. If there's nothing being said, then the examiner's going to react very slowly. Yeah, and it's also helping them, because they've got their mouth working already. Yeah, and because they're talking about, let's say you were going to turn right, we're looking for gaps in the houses, or we can see one there. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking for gaps in the buildings again. We can see the street name. So they're continually talking about it, and then the examiner says we're going to take the next on the left or whatever. So they're already talking about it, yeah? So it's an emerge. It's at the end of the road. We can probably already see it. We can see the houses facing us, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? So we're going to turn right at the end.
Okay.
So you just repeat that back to me.
Take the next road on the right, please. At the end of the road.
So there's nobody behind me, so I'm going to keep my position well to the left.
Okay.
Now, there is somebody behind me now, so what I'll do is I'll take normal position and we'll sort out the next one. Yeah?
Okay.
So we're still looking out for these emerges. We're looking for houses facing us. We're going to turn left. We're looking for cars going past. Normally have a street lamp facing us. And we could even see the road markings. And we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Take the next road on the right, please.
So we're looking out for these emerges, houses facing us, street lamp facing us, cars going from the left to the right, to the right to the left. can see it now. At the end of the road, there's an emerge coming up. We're going to turn right. So to cover the brake, I'll start braking things are calm coming, things are calm coming, and bring the speed down to walking pace 5 miles an hour. So I'm keeping my position well to the left. So if you just get them to just squeeze the brake a little bit harder and bring it to a stop, get first gear, and then get them to steer 5 minutes to me, yeah, and hold it there. So they need to hold that 5 minutes until you feel the position's right, which is about now. And then they need to steer 10 minutes to you and hold it there, and then straighten up and stop.
Okay.
And then they've now actually recovered the situation, yeah?
Okay.
So they've now actually got them left to centre. So they now need to ask him, where does the reference point, where does the left to centre line cut into the car? Oh, it's about there.
Okay.
Now there's a car behind us now, so what we do, we won't do the wind of how we're here, we'll do it around the corner, yeah?
Okay.
So if you get me to find a safe and convenient stop place on the left.
Okay. Find me a safe place on the left to pull up and stop, please.
It's really important to encourage your PDIs not to be worried about pulling the examiner over if they can't get the education in there, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, they've got no problem about being pulled over whatsoever, yeah?
Okay.
Right, so if this was phase 1, then obviously they should have been talking the SE into that position anyway, yeah? If it was phase 2 and he got it wrong, then obviously the first question they'd ask is, Bob or whatever, you know, what's your position for turning right? Oh, just near that left to centre line. And how are they judging it? Oh, I just know it. And what's the consequences of not being left to centre? Let's say you're too far to the left. Well, there may well know the consequences. Oh, people coming up behind me are going to get confused. They might just think I've left my right hand indicator on, and the consequence of that would be is they might try and overtake me, and then as I'm trying to move forward to the junction, well, then we're going to come into conflict with each other, and obviously if anybody turned into the road, they're going to be on the wrong side of the road, so they're going to get hit, yeah?
Okay.
Or they could be too far over the left centre line, and the consequence of that would be is that if somebody came around the corner quite quickly, like a taxi did, well, then it could well hit us, or at least the road's going to be blocked, yeah? So on the next one now, you'd have to give remedial action, so you'd have to actually talk him through which bit.
The positioning.
Yeah, good. Because he knows the consequences, he knows where he should be, but he's not getting the judgment right, yeah?
Okay.
So if you ever go doing it from that side, so it'll be steer 5 minutes to me, and get me to hold the 5 minutes, because if you just say 5 minutes to me, I'll immediately take it back off again. You want me to hold it there until you feel I'm in the right position, and then 10 minutes to you, and hold it, and then straighten up, and then before I get to the end of the road, if you can stop me if there's nobody behind you, yeah?
Okay.
If there is anybody behind you, then obviously you're going to have to leave it to the next one, yeah?
Okay.
Right? That make sense?
It does.
Amazing the way this weather gets better in the evening, isn't it? So Andy, we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Take the next road on the right, please. Okay, so then we're looking for the T-junction. How would you identify the T-junction ahead coming up?
Oh, them houses facing me and cars going past, isn't it?
Good. What about road markings?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, you sometimes get road markers as we get near.
Okay.
And we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Take the next road on the right, please.
get your PDI to come in, but now we're looking out for these emerges, Tony.
Okay.
Go on then. So we're looking out for these emerges, Tony.
Yeah. Tony, we're looking for the emerging.
Yeah, houses facing us.
Our house is facing us.
Cars going past from the left to the right.
Cars going past left or right.
Or road markers as we get near.
Or the road markings as we get near.
And we see one coming up the end of the road and we're going to turn right.
At the end of the road, we're going to turn right.
And I'm going to talk you through your position.
Okay, I'm going to talk you through.
So follow your normal routine.
Yes.
And cover the brake. And brake the thickness of a pound coin and the thickness of a pound coin. And bring the speed down to walking pace.
Yes.
Now get me to steer.
Steer right 5 minutes towards yourself.
And hold
Keep
it there.
and hold it there.
Yeah.
Now it's 10 minutes to the left.
Yeah. And hold it there.
Hold it there.
And then
straight to the wheels.
And stop.
And stop.
There's nobody behind you, as you can see, yeah?
Okay.
So, ask me now, where does the left of centre line cut into the car?
Okay. Tony, can you tell me where's the centre line cut through your door window?
Oh, just
Front door.
just about there.
Okay, just remember that.
Right, so just take a little bit further just to make sure that my knowledge is okay.
Okay.
And why is that important, Tony?
And why is it important that, Tony?
Oh, if I'm too far to the left, people behind me get confused. And they might think I'm just actually parking and left my indicator on. And they might try and go past me. And as I approach the junction, then we're going to come in conflict with each other.
And what about if you go past this centre hazard line?
Oh, if I go over it,
Yeah.
well, if somebody turned in there, they probably wouldn't see me, would they? They'd probably hit
And
me.
also they won't have enough space to
Yeah.
turn safely.
Yeah. And I'd be blocking the road anyway, wouldn't
Right.
I? Yeah? Right?
Okay, so when you stop at the giveaway line, what reference point would you use?
Yeah, I haven't made an error there, so we'll leave that at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah?
let's go.
So on the next one, Tony. I just want you to talk me through your position, yeah?
Okay.
And then at phase 2, if I get it right on the next one, you can then pass it back to me, yeah?
Okay.
And we're going to turn right.
Take the next road on the right, please.
Don't forget to talk about,
Position.
we're looking at for these emerges, Tony. So can you just tell me how you're going to spot these emerges, Tony?
Okay, now tell me, how would you spot the emerging?
Oh, the houses facing me and the cars going past, and sometimes I get the lines in the road.
Okay. Okay. Take the next road on the right, please.
A bit cheeky.
Okay, let's see if you can identify. As soon as it's the T junction, please let me know.
Oh, I'm looking out for these houses facing me. Yeah, these lampposts facing me, and the road markers, the cars going past, isn't it?
Good. Good. And at the T junction, we're going to turn right. Okay, now talk me through your position, please.
I'm going to turn right. Just follow your normal routine.
Yeah, just follow your normal routine.
Oh, yeah, I've got to get to that left to centre, so I've got to line that reference point up.
Good. And that is excellent. Sorted.
So if you just ask me to hold it, just wait there for a minute. There's nobody behind us. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can just give me a couple of questions now.
Okay. Why is it important to be in the just left of the centre line position?
Oh, if I'm too far to the left, people behind me are going to get confused, and they might try and overtake me, and that would put them in conflict with somebody coming into the road.
Good.
And if I was too far over to the right of the white line, then somebody could come up behind. Somebody could come around the corner and hit me.
We
Yeah.
have a car now. We're going to declare the area.
And the last question is, and just remind me again how you're judging it.
And just remind me, last question, how would you judge it?
I'm using that reference point. Yeah.
Good.
So I'm happy with that, Tony. So I'll pass that back to you.
Okay, Tony, I'm happy with that. And let's see if you can do it by yourself.
Yeah, I'll pass that back to you, and I'll keep
pass
an eye
that
on
back
it.
to
Yeah.
you,
And I'll keep an eye on it.
and I'll keep an eye on
And we're going to turn right.
you. Take the next road on the right.
So the next one's going to be a left-hand turn at an emerge,
Okay.
and I'm not going to get the right position. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to turn right.
Take the next road on the right, please.
Just wait till I give you the directions, eh?
Okay.
Otherwise your PDO will be guessing all the time where you're going, yeah? And you might not want to go there, yeah?
Okay, I understand. Yeah, that's good, Chris.
And we're going to turn left at the end of the road.
At the end of the road, turn left, please.
So you can see I'm very straight here now, yeah? So if you jump in there and try and help me. Steer to me, Tony.
Sorry.
Right, so I was very much,
Far to the left side, right side.
yeah, I'm very straight, am I? Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
So,
Stay left.
steer to me,
towards
Tony.
5 minutes.
now,
Hold it there.
now steer to me, Tony.
Steer to me, Tony.
Keep steering.
Keep steering. Keep steering.
And now stop.
Okay. Your car was quite straight
Right.
when you were approaching to turn left. That is okay if you're turning right.
So just be a little bit careful with the. Don't forget if they delve a bit with the analysation, then they will actually come up with the right remedial action.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So So the first question I should ask you, because you've got a test coming up in 4 weeks' time, or you've got a driving assessment or whatever, is what is your position with turning left?
But that's phase 2.
Yeah.
Are we doing phase 1 or phase 2?
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Yeah.
Okay. In that situation, let's do one more circle. Let's turn right.
Yeah. Go on, tell me why.
Because I didn't know whether we're doing phase 1 or phase 2.
Yeah, yeah. So keep it at a phase 2 level, because at a phase 1 level, you would be. What would you be doing on approach anyway? What would you be doing on a phase 1 level?
A talk through.
Talk through, yeah. So I'd have very little chance of getting it wrong if the talk through is right, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So at phase 2, obviously, I have got the opportunity of sticking the errors in. But at phase 1, the error shouldn't come in because you're talking me through it. So the only way the error is going to come in is if you don't talk about it. That makes sense?
It does, yeah.
Right, so I'll go around again.
Okay.
And I'll stick the error in for the left-hand turn again, yeah?
Phase 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to turn right.
Take the next road on the right, please.
And after we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Take the next road on the right, please. Okay, Johnny, how would you identify a T-junction approaching ahead?
Oh, houses facing me and cars going past.
Good.
You sometimes get a road sign,
Good.
and I can see you quite often get the road markers as you get near.
Good.
And we're going to turn left at the end.
At the end of the road, turn left. Follow your normal position.
Normal
So normal routine. And how would you position your car to turn left?
Oh, I'd keep it about a metre from the curb, yeah?
Good. Stay left towards me for 5 minutes and hold it there. Keep turning, and now stop. Okay, there's no car behind. We can wait for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're on approach towards the giveaway line, your wheels were straight.
All right.
Okay. Now, when you turn left, you should follow the contour of
Yeah,
the
it's a
curb.
bit too much tell, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, because you don't know how much I know or what I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I should ask a question here.
Yeah. So ask me what's my position for turning left?
Okay, what's your position for turning left?
So about a metre from the curb.
Good. And when you follow the curb round, what should be your position then?
Well, about a metre from the curb, pointing into the left, isn't it?
Okay. So how would you adopt? What would you do with the steering wheel to follow that position?
Oh, steer into that position.
Yeah. If you don't, what could have happened?
Well, what's the consequence then
So
of
what's
not being in the right position?
What could be the consequence?
Well, if
of-
I'm too far away from the curb,
Yeah.
if a car comes up behind me, they could come down the inside of me.
Yeah. Or the worst case scenario could be a motorbike, a cyclist.
Keep pushing them to find out what
Okay.
they know, yeah?
Okay.
So, yeah, if a car did come down the inside of you, what's the consequence of that?
So if the car comes to the on the left, what could be the problem?
I think we'd probably hit each other, wouldn't we?
Exactly. Good.
Yeah?
So what should you do next time?
Yeah, so how am I judging it?
Yes. How would you judge it?
I just thought I knew it.
Okay. I think you don't have the reference point then. Shall I give you a
Alright.
reference point here?
Yeah, that might help you. I think I had one ages ago, but forgotten about it.
Okay. So when you follow the a meter curb distance.
Yeah.
So where the curb appears on the centre.
Yeah, so where does the straight bit of curb for that new road cut into the car?
Good.
Oh, by the tax disc.
By the test X.
Yeah.
Now that is for when you follow the curb. No, when you're approaching a meter, where the curb appears.
Yeah, that's not the problem I'm having, is it? The problem I'm having is as I'm approaching, is that if I'm dead straight,
Sorry, out of roll. So when you follow the curb, a meter from the curb, it cuts through here.
now
that
when
what
I
you're saying?
stop here now, yeah,
Yeah.
I can see the curb.
Appears in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did follow it then.
So that's my reference point, yeah?
Yeah, that's your reference
Yeah?
point.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the next one now.
Okay.
Right, so I'll actually change that and turn right and we'll go around again.
Okay.
Yeah, so on the next one now, Tony, I'm going to actually help you with that and I'm going to talk you into it, yeah?
Okay, Tony, when we approach the next T-junction to turn left, I will help you through.
All right.
I'll talk you through.
Thanks, Abby. I really want to pass this test. I don't want to let you down on the day. I know your pass rate's very high. And we're going to turn right.
Take the next road on the right, please.